Alright, Shalom. Coming back with another lesson. First, I'm going to start this lesson with calling on our power. Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who teach well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth. Coming back with another lesson. Basically, you Jake's not going to go. Since you want to be men of war so much, that's exactly what you're going to have to be in the times to come, okay? And that's what I'm going into this on, because this whole black on black crime culture, it's played out, and it's wicked. It's wicked. You're not supposed to be hurting and killing your neighbor, man. So I'm gonna get scripture, Numbers 35 and 30. Okay, because the law was written to our people, so it's talking about if you kill your people. Numbers 35 and 30. Whoso kill of any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. Okay, I'm going to get Numbers 35 and 31. Moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. Okay? The murderer is supposed to be put to death. Okay? He's supposed to be put to death. Okay? So not only is black on black crime culture wicked because they doing it to each other, but then you congratulating them for doing it to each other. Like this whole music industry. It's all about killing black men against black men. The ops, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite either, man. Like, I would tell Jake to his face, like, man, nah, you shouldn't be doing that. This shouldn't be your music. If you gonna make it, hey, that's on you, bro. I don't tell you. I advise you not to make that type of music. I advise you not to live that type of way, because it's wicked, So, yeah, man, you gonna have to be a man of war in the times to come, Hey, get a precept. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You're going to have to reap that in these times to come. You're going to have to reap your wickedness. If you being a damn demon and you taking satisfaction in the murders of your neighbors, and you love to just murder, and you love war so much, hey, the Lord going to give you over to that, Okay, because what's gonna happen is a draft is about to come in Babylon the Great. When this place is gonna get destroyed, it's gonna have to be a draft. It's gonna have to be a draft. It's not gonna just happen. How you probably think. Okay, when all these wars start to go off. Okay, Russia. Okay, having to come to the unwalled villages. The troops. Okay. The wars over there in the Middle East, okay. However the Lord might make them happen, okay? Because it's going to have to happen to where the Lord put the spirit on everyone to hate this place. And it's spiritual, because it's going to have, you see that happening now. Everyone hates this place because Esau is so greedy and such a niggard. He heaped into himself all peoples and all places to where everyone hates this man, telling them Ishmaelite women, come over here, where you can wear your long hair out here, and trying to take all the lands from even his own kindred, and with all the lies that he does, okay, entail, okay, because a lot of them people in Israel are just Edomites, but they're also Ishmaelites. But them Ishmaelites are the same people that he's going against too. By them, he criminalized them Ishmaelite men by saying basically, nah, girl, they shouldn't be doing you that way. You wanna get freedom, come over here to Babylon. Okay, so it's gonna be wars everywhere. Let me get second Esdras. Second Ezra 16 and 33, okay? 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine, okay? And this is talking about all the destruction that's going to come in Babylon, woe unto thee, Babylon. It's talking about, the woman shall mourn having no husbands, you know? So then, because they're gonna on us like it in the wars, their bridegroom's gonna be destroyed. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of men are gonna, it says that it's gonna, they're gonna have the global wars, and there's gonna be drafts. Okay, and there's all type of articles about the people that that denied taking the max. They're gonna, they're asking them to come back into the army or whatever. Okay, because they know that we're in the times of war right now. Okay. Literally, right over there in Israel, okay? The Lord's chosen, right? It's supposed to be a God-fearing country, Well, Israel is in war. So that means the world is doomed right now. It's definitely not a time of peace. Anyone that thinks that just won't understand it. And they don't have understanding. And they don't have knowledge. They don't have historic information built in them. They don't have knowledge. Because for an example, King David had all the nations up under and subdued under him. Okay? So that's going to happen again. That's the Lord's chosen people, And all the nations are going to have to pay for what they did to the Lord. So, for what they did to his people. So, everyone should be in, out of their seats right now. Because, at the end of the day, how could we be in peace right now? It's about stupid ass people. Of course, they're stupid children. So they're not counted to be in the conversation of being wise or watching what's going on. They're just gonna have to just be caught off guard. They're just gonna have to get destroyed because they deny wisdom utterly. So at the end of the day, though, that's the topic of the video. Okay, since you want to be hate your neighbor and kill your neighbor, and this whole culture of drug dealing and ultimately, especially like shooting each other, with all this drill music and all this smoking on and all this dissing each other, okay? All this, flagging and street names and all this shit, man. It's stupid, man. It's stupid, and the Lord is gonna destroy you for it. And when the times come that we're in right now, you're gonna have to be sent over there, man. Okay, and that's why they ask you, I believe it's like at the DMV they ask you like, are you willing to be drafted into the war? I think you gotta say, I don't know, but it's like hold on. It says right here, almost all male U.S. citizens and male immigrants who are 18 through 25 are required to register with Selective Service. It's important to know that even though he is registered, a man will not automatically be inducted into the military. Okay. It says right here, many people probably think this is center on center on. Hold on. Damn, this right here, the SSS.gov. This is .gov. It says that state Commonwealth legislation, driver license. It says right here, states with automatic DLL process a man's application for a state learner's permit, driver license, or renewal or ID card. So when you go sign up for your permit, depending on what state you are, your permit, your license, your renewal, your ID card, as consent to have his information automatically transferred to selective service. Okay, and that's what gives him the will to enlist you in the draft for registration if he is between the ages of 18 and 25. It says it again. This is another article. If many people probably think that it's up to them whether they register or not. However, in too many cases, this is not true. If one applies for a driver's, and you can just look at your research. I'm just quoting this from a Center on conscience.org. If one applies for a driver's license permit, this is a different article. The other one I just read was from the government. This is from the .org. If one applies for a driver's license permit or even an identification card, in many states that automatically registers them for a future military draft, often unwittingly, you know. So yeah, they automatically. So when you go have to get your license and stuff like that, they ask you about it. And I remember I had to go do that for me. You know, I remember I knew it was like something at the DMV. They actually make you have to enlist in the draft. You know, when you sign up for your driver's license. But you know that's what it is, selective service for the So yeah, they don't know that. Jake don't know that. And here, man, the young men are gonna die in their wars. Okay, and all this hell that's coming and what's going on right now. You know what I mean? In Babylon, hey, how do we know we live in those times? Many shall think themselves to be in a good case, okay? Because the stuff is so cheap, the food so cheap here, But it's the rumors of wars that are going on right now. All type of wickedness is going on right now. So we know we're not in safe times. So we know these times are gonna come. So Jake, you're gonna get all that aggression out and that warrior mentality against your own kind. You're gonna be able to lay that out on the heathens, and that's when you're gonna die, because you're a sinner and you're not a killer. So you're not supposed to murder your neighbor, man. And we can go all into the scriptures on that. But, you could go into John, I don't even want to go into, because it's all, you can go into the law. Anyone can go into the law and say that, you're not supposed to murder someone. Okay? I'm going to get this. Whoever hates his brother. Okay? 1 John 3:15, whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. And you know that no murderer have eternal life abiding in him. Okay, that's where Cain did to Abel. He murdered his brother. Okay, so you're not supposed to murder your brothers. Okay. So that's why you're not going to be delivered. You're going to have to die over there in those wars. Okay. Because you're a murderer. You're not even supposed to hate your brother. So you're going to get destroyed, man, for your evil. So yeah, Lord's willing, this was at a point. But that I want to say shalom.